Okay. We'll cut to the game just cause, but I'm not even sure if TTS can be heard regularly. Of course I mistyped. I don't know what channel that's on. You heard nothing. Okay. Thanks for pointing out all my flaws, Red. Okay, let me check settings to see which track it's supposed to be on. Let's see. Dang. Why haven't you been streaming? Why can't I scroll here? Oh, okay. Let's see, it's supposed to be track 5. So what is on track 5 at the moment? Nothing is on track 5. Wait, what is this? I have 2 things on track 4. So much is happening. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's right. Was that how I was picking up sound alerts? I wonder if I can do this. No, I can't do that. Hello, Red. You just zoned out. I'm trying to figure out sound alerts. Because I feel like they haven't been able to be heard for quite a while. And I love doing troubleshooting right as stream starts. How do we do? Alright. Well, thank you for sticking around. Alright, cool. I'm gonna troubleshoot sound alerts later. Because this is too much to do right now. We're gonna focus on stream and fix it later. It's unfortunate, but it happens. You should still be able to hear your game and music and me. Cool. Our mines are falling apart. Which is good, but also bad. So that's going to start receiving pollution very soon. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. So we're facing a few problems right now. One is the fact that, yeah, this is all cool and all, but I'm not going to be able to defend my base. Let me get military too. That would be wise. Let me throw down an assembler. Clear out all of this. Wait, what does military 2 give me? Oh, that's it? I don't really need this. Extra grenades are really useful. Let me see what bad quality grenades do. Where are grenades? There they are. Damage is reduced and range is reduced. But theoretically we can make it work. So grenades are just coal and iron plates. Actually not bad. I'm gonna grab some. I have 0 inserters though. Alright, let's do... Nope. Of course I can't do that. Sure, let's grab a bunch of tubes. Throw away the broken ones. And over here we put all the fixed ones. I won't say fixed because they're not fixed, but they weren't broken. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be smart about this and just use it as a buffer. There. That way it'll work as a buffer. And it'll be good. But that'll give me coal I need for grenades. Ooh. Is that a car I see? That is a car I see. I would like some engine units. Do I have engine units being automated? I think I do. I do not. Alright, let me do... this. What do they take? Steel, iron gears, and pipe. Steel we have some of. Pipe we have some of. Oh. Why are they not outputting like they should be? There we go. That should clear it out. And just do that. Get it jump started. Broken things in there. Clear that. Ooh. We do need to clear all of these. Sulfur Ross is incomplete. Nice. Oh yeah, those are all working gears. We are backed up again because meltdown facilities are slow. Let's resume this. Oh yeah, I didn't really grab enough gears. I actually did not need that many. Also, regular engine. This is gonna take forever. I just know it will. Let's do that. Clear out some space down in here. How's my power doing? Atrociously. These meltdown facilities are insanely expensive. Would be useful to have a chest here. But I'd rather be handcrafting science. That's all I'm saying. All my achievements are going to be out of whack because I accidentally updated when I shouldn't have. I think all my engine units can be recycled. All the ones that are not regular. Yeah. Our whole factory is throttled by how quickly we can recycle things. It's a little crazy, but it's the life we live. We're up to 6. It's pretty good. I could do that, but I don't really want to. Alright, so we have that. Can I only craft a car in my inventory? No, I can craft it here. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, give me a good car. Hell yeah. That's actually great that we got the regular car. Let me grab wood. And then let me grab ammo. Because we need a ton of it. Yeah, pretty much all my extra ammo goes into the car. Oh. Let me get repair kits. Don't have any on hand. I'm gonna go back and change that. Because, oh boy, are those gonna be very important. Have a few there. That'll do. Yeah. If I take damage, that just means I run. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. No, 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 no. That could have been dangerous. Oh, so dangerous. This is so much easier than the other approach, though. So I will take it. Wow. That went through so much ammo. So all that iron I put in there, it turns out I will be needing all that to be ammo. And again, that's way better than what I was doing. But yeah, all that's gonna have to be ammo. Oof. Jeez, a little bit. My back's already hurting. Which is insane, but... Alright. So we have some level of defense against spiders. That's great. That's all my hopes right there. All my hopes and dreams. Now let's use this. Ultimately, obviously, we want to get to that. But in order to do that, we need chem science. Which is plastics into that and that. So let me grab our chem plants. Which are over here. As subpar chem plants. I feel like this entire run is going to be piece part. Until it finally eventually won't be. Oh. Whoops. I don't want to use my regular pipes for that. Because it doesn't matter what level pipes we use. Sure, we'll use some defective pipe. Why not? It'll be fun. Trust. That'll be the plastic plant. Then we do that. And then water. Will come from here. Now, let me grab some wood. Make a few chests, quite a few. We'll do. I don't know if I need 100. Yeah, we'll do 25. That'll work. Just to tide us over. It is a 1-to-1, so we will want that. And we want coal in there. So let's go grab our coal. from our coal supply. And do that. This is irritation, level 100. Because I can really only use the good stuff. We're working on chem science, which... Oh, that takes engine units? Oh no. I don't know if I can continually hand feed engine units. Steel gears pipes. Steel gears pipes. Because then the thing is, we're gonna need 75, 125. Oh god. There's so much I'm missing. Let's get modular armor in here. And then we'll need this, which goes into that. But either way, we're gonna need 75, 125, 175, 250, 350, 400 chem science. And we are going to handcraft it all because it makes sense. But that means I need 800 engines. So output's 1, I assume. Oh god. This is gonna be insane. Because I need 400, so I need 800 engine units. Which, in case you haven't realized, I am a little bit off. How high do they stack? 500. No, 50. What? 50. Which means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight stacks of engines. And that's the blacklist area. I'm gonna need so many pipes. Oh my gosh. That's output full. which is bad. Let me take some of this then. Put some of that in there, put the rest in here. We're gonna make science in batches of 50. Alright, actually, let me do... good sulfur. Do the good plastic there. Blacklist there, blacklist there. There we go. That should theoretically help. Because that way we're sorting the good ingredients out of the bad ingredients. Our power grid still sucks. How long is it going to take to get to anything better? Ooh. I feel like solar is going to be an expensive option. But it is free. That's the thing. And it's not horribly expensive. Accumulators are. I think we will queue that. Yeah, we'll need it for these anyway, so.
Virtual DJ.
We need it. Theoretically, we should be good. When did it get there? Okay. It just barely got there and then I took it out. Got it. I hate how we're killing trees. It's so bad. The fact that it spreads so quickly up to here is dangerous. I'm gonna grab some coal to throw into that. The fact that we're actually relying on this part of the time is weird. Oh yeah, I grabbed coal for this. Because I'm gonna need a lot more steel. There's not a lot of pipes. We need a lot more. And uranium would be nice, but I'm not getting there for a while. It is the next thing, though. Oh, that's only blue sites? It's 800 blue sites. Not including the other 100 from uranium mining. So that's 900 blue sites. Probably not going to be there for a little bit. Just a little bit. Quite a ways off. It's the thing, at this point I'm fighting evolution. But I literally can't build a lot faster. Oh crap. I'm practically out of green. I need way more green circuits, but green circuits are being limited. Because we can't get rid of stuff fast enough. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Temporary storage. Because that'll get the electrical circuits moving. How unfortunate it is, that's just the way it's gotta work. Modular armor. Alright, we need 250. I have 40. We can make 83 science. Let's see how much I can change that. 175. Not bad. Let's do it. While that crafts, I will be right back. I have to go move my laundry. Because I'm a functioning citizen too. Also, somebody added me. Oh. It's just saying, oh hey, take this test. Anyway. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back. It's good to see my factory hasn't been destroyed. Anyway, it's starting to encroach up here. It happens. It happens. Up to 37 there. I haven't crafted any green signs yet. Wow, the music's intense. We're almost at handcrafting green, but we are not there yet. Our factory is flowing more effectively though, so that's good to see. Pipes are being made, but chests are still full. Okay. Should be even better. That should get gears up and running, which is good because we're gonna need these for engines. Alright, we are running out of iron, so I should probably move some of that. Do I have more mining drills? Kind of. Let me grab iron plates. And we are going to need more gears. Go figure. Let me grab 100 from here. Throw that towards electric miners. And let's go place some of these down. Okay, that buffer's still going. Let's remove that. Because we know it's bad. You know what we're actually gonna do? Let me cut power. Tear down all of this. Okay. There is some here. That is the end of it though. That means we are going to start our line here. Yeah. It's honestly fairly difficult. Just from the fact that, like, production sucks. Because Here, I'll show you in a second. You know, most people would think along the lines of, oh, let's, you know, I really only care about, you know, X things. Well, yeah. That was the other thing, is the mod creator was like, oh yeah, by the way, put on extra resources. So it's like, that's one of the things that is on. Out of undergrounds? I have 2 right here. I didn't have any 3s, I see. You can't do that. Well, yeah, so essentially what I'm doing is all the bad products get recycled back into their byproducts in a meltdown facility, which is a new thing in this mod. But you only get back 1/8 of the resource. And they consume so much power. I have these 2 in my factory. They are both consuming 5.8 megawatts. It's like, I can't support that much energy. So as you can see, my factory is producing way more than I can handle. So it's literally just being thrown into storage right now. And it's like, so I don't know. It's an interesting mod, don't get me wrong. It's just, it feels like most of what I'm doing is just repetition. It's more arduous than anything. I'd say it's still fun, because it is a different spin on the game and it is definitely a slower start. What would be nice is if they didn't remove positive quality. Because they removed positive quality. Okay. Cool. That gives me iron there. But yeah, they have no positive quality in the game. So essentially the way the quality modules work in this game is it removes degradation from a machine. So everything starts out with, like, I think 66% to generation. I think it's a 2/3. Yeah, 66.7. So you essentially have to use quality modules to upgrade out of degradation. But no, literally right now, 2/3 of what I make is being thrown out. Which is not good. It means I'm wasting a lot. I need to... It's like these patches, I started out with maximum purity. This is down to 1.8. Theoretically, they can be. But you have to degrade them, and degraded science packs give back less science. So, yeah. A normal science pack gives back 400%. Well, not actually 400%, it's 100%. It's 100% of vanilla. So, you know, full one has 100, grade 2, which is shoddy, has 75%. Grade 3 has 25%, and grade 4 is practically nothing. Yeah. Theoretically, but it wastes resources. Now, a bonus though is handcrafted science always gives you the highest tier. But you have to craft with the highest tier materials, which is fine because base products automatically give you everything. But the other thing is, so let's say I wanted to make green science with these intermittent materials. So theoretically I could take a tier 2 and a transport belt and a tier 2 inserter. Okay, that means 33% of the time I'm getting a tier 2 science pack. The other 66% of the time I'm getting a tier 3 or tier 4. So it's like, it's almost not worth it. Because, so you're taking worse materials, which you could recycle and get back 1/8 of. It's complicated. It's not terrible. It's... I don't know why they made meltdown facilities take so much. Like, they consume way too much power. Yeah. So, it's... yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting playthrough. I'll stick with it for a while. We'll see if bots make it better. If bots do not make it better, I'm probably going to quit the playthrough and pick something else to play. Because there's only so much you can do before something becomes unbearable. Yeah, let me add more miners to this. I like how I have one gun turret here to protect the coal patch. Miners. Alright. Yes, this is space age. So that means you're also going through space without quality. Which is always fun to do. Let's see, how much is in there? 830. Yeah, those aren't a thing. Everything is... all the creatures are still regular. I don't think you can... I heard a sound. It was weird. I don't think biters spawn degraded. That makes sense. Because they're not supposed to be quality, because otherwise you could quality... Well, actually... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh crap, I need pipes in there. Stat. Yeah, but that's the thing, in this mod, you're not getting better items. you're getting the bare minimum. Those are all going to be powered, but the things above it won't be. That's the wrong spot. There we go. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a splitter here. That's going to output priority on the right. And 543. That is not a lot left. I want to get rid of this miner because it's in the way, but so that will turn into that. There we go. Yeah, that should work. Stone patch theoretically doesn't even go. Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Will this? No, it will not. Okay. How about this? That'll work. There we go. Alright. That should mine out all of that. That means that coal is now going that way. Which means this miner can be removed. Which is awesome. Next up, of course, we're gonna have to do copper. Well, that's still totally running fine. Yeah. Good, there's nothing beyond that. Remove all of that. We'll just do that. Alright, cool. I go grab some more power poles. I want the max ones because they're better. Well, not better, but better. I don't think I have any. So let me grab. Yeah, we'll just craft them all. Yeah, why not? We're also gonna need more of that. Let's see, so... Oh, yeah. After that, we're gonna need that. Damaging trees. But I think only dead trees. Yeah. How do you tell the difference between a, like, damaging tree or... Oh yeah, I can grow these things. I have no idea how to get these though. No idea. But either way. I assume dead trees are what don't give you pollution. Because you get good trees, bad trees, or dying trees, I think, and then dead trees. I think, again, I have absolutely no clue how decaying trees work. $13 is a little bit insane. The fact that that's all I have. That'll get those, so one last one there. There we go. Let's do that. All right. That's coal done. I don't know if I like that. That's running at 0, which means we don't have any science in here. Which we need for science to run. We need 109 more. I just gave it not enough. Let's see how this does. Yeah, so that's enough red. But we need more of this. Why are you not producing? Output is full. Output is full because that is full. So let's empty it out. Why not?
Virtual DJ.
Thank you, Virtual DJ. There we go. That should be good. Let's quick do an upgrade on these. We'll keep it at that for now. Oh boy. These pretty much always run at max. We're so close to solar, yet so far. Am I really running short copper, huh? Yeah, I am. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go fix copper then. Oh, but I need more pipes. And gears. Pipes, gears. Let me grab steel while I'm at it. And steel. Oh. Let me actually grab iron plates. From these. Alright. Iron plates, gears, pipes, gears, steel. We're up to 64. That is nice to see. Let's check out all this down here. Oh, interesting. We're actually out of petroleum, which is actually a fine problem to have. I'm not concerned about that. What's the cost to craft blue science? Oh my god. I love it when I hit the right button. Yeah, this is 2 to 1. So 2 to 1 and then 3 to 1, which means I need 6 plastic per science. Which means if I'm making 50, I need 300 plastic, which I grabbed. I'll need 50 sulfur. 50... okay. Oh no, I need half as much sulfur. Oh, I better just make these by the 100. Yeah, I'll make it by the 100. Makes it easier that way. But we are going to be handcrafting all of our blue science. Because, yeah, I ain't doing that. Let's see. Cool. Did that. We're gonna be doing this by the 100, so I need more of that. How are we doing on these? Wow, there's so many. Let me check pollution just to make sure. Yeah, that'll fall off very soon. I really hate how I've been going at this for almost 10 hours now, and we still haven't gotten blue science. But hey, that's the game. And that's just sometimes how it works. Produce 20,000 iron plates per hour. I know that's not an achievement I had before. Did I need to fix copper? I think I did. Yeah, I do. But it looks like my problem isn't the mines. But I should change the mines while I'm at it. Because this is atrocious. Okay. There we go. That reaches. We'll place them like this. There's a little bit way out there. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. I'm just gonna mine it into a chest. Because I ain't dealing with that. Cool. There we go. That'll be much better. Now let me do the pass-throughs. No more electric miners. Cool. Now let's go build out this setup a bit more. I'm surprised it didn't eat all through all that copper. Oh, these are all Mark III. Okay, well, let me upgrade them to Mark 1, well, Mark 2, at least. Okay, this should get me to the end. Yeah. Let me upgrade them all to Mark 2. That should help a lot. A lot of these aren't Mark 2. Let's see, this is Mark 3 going into Mark 3. Actually, yeah, that's right. If it's into the same thing, it doesn't matter. Can these handle Mark 3s? They can. Huh. Cool. Do that. Do that. Cool. That pumps out way more pollution, but hey. It might help us improve. I need 100 for that too. Well, there is solar power. So we're working on that. And then all the way at the end of that is personal roboport. So those are all our next sciences, which all take blue. But we are at the point where we can make solar panels, which is exciting, very much so. Does take steel though, so a little expensivo. But if I go in here, oh my god, 120. I would pull from here, but I'm gonna save those. Nope, I lied. I'm just gonna make that. Yeah, you know what? I, again, decide against that. Let's use this. That'll be even better. Because that outputs 31.6. Whereas they typically should be outputting 60. So about half as much. But that is still power. More power than I had before. And if I can save on power, oh, you bet I am. Of course, we're not satisfying production. If I can fully operate off solar, that would be a godsend. Because that reduces my output by so much. I don't really like the idea that it's gonna be that area. Okay. Let's grab our ammo. Get some more in queue. Because I know I'm gonna need more. Grab this broken miner, throw it over here. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I do want some more repair kits. So let me just grab a couple more. Still have plenty of that. There's some ammo. Let me just throw this one back. There we go. Okay. Let me get out of the factory first before I speed away. Oh, there's so many rocks. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't realize there was another thing. Alright. Is there seriously more up here? It's a biter spawner defective. Wait! The biters are actually graded. I didn't know that. Huh. That is very nice to hear. Honestly. That's a big nest. I do want to check though, did it actually get rid of the threat? I think it did. But honestly, I should get rid of both of these nests. Let me do a quick run around the base. Just to see if there's anything else out here. And since I have a car now, I can do it fairly quickly. Yeah, I don't care about them. Okay, there is a new nest there. Yeah. Yeah, this really doesn't produce pollution. Let me repair the car real quick. Oh, that was skills right there. Oh, is that a medium biter? There's one down. Yeah, that biter spawner is dangerous. Oh crap, I'm out of ammo. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here, throw in our good ammo, and pray. Oh my god. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh gosh. Already down to 49. Okay. Oh my god, we burned through almost all our ammo there. Oh my gosh. I hate fighting these things. Quick repair. I say quick repair, it wasn't much of a repair. But it was one nonetheless. God. What's this? What do I need? Okay, so that's no longer a problem, which is good. Oof. Killed a couple dead trees. And a couple trees. Ran over with a car, I'm assuming. Power is not doing great. 4 solar panels. Oh, they're tier 2. That's honestly great. Should be upping our solar power. Decrease our boiler demand. We got a regular. Honestly, it's only a 10 kilowatt difference. It's not massive. But pretty big. I should really make a solar field at some point. And by at some point, I mean like ASAP. All that towards that. I need more pipes. Because of course I do. I feel like that's enough underground, so we're going to turn off limit for that. Couple bricks left. Sure, we'll use them for that. Give me a lot more bricks. I know realistically I shouldn't be paving what I don't need to pave because I'm pretty sure that cuts down what all can be used. Actually, let me look that up. Yep. So yeah, there is 0 absorption. Which means yes, by putting down all this stuff, I am essentially guaranteeing spreading of pollution. Which is not great. Not great at all. That's the price we pay, right? Anyway, okay, so that's all the solar we can place. Where should I make my solar field? I could do it down here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. Down in this area. Because why not? Dang. There we go. Oh, I could potentially run my meltdown facilities off of solar. And just isolate those onto one grid that only runs during day. It'll take a lot though. Because the thing is, these are consuming megawatts of power. I don't even make 1 megawatt off my lowest tier solar. I wonder though. I'm gonna do it. I do have a meltdown facility, cool. Because I'm curious as to what this will actually do. And theoretically it runs not very fast at all, but it does run. So here's what I'm actually gonna do. We're gonna put a meltdown facility up here. And we're gonna do that. And if I can completely switch everything? Actually, let me put the 3s there. Because, yeah, they're way, way overworked. They are isolated. Yeah, oh dang it, a bad solar panel. put it over here. Because it's moving. Alright, once night hits, we're gonna move our current solar panels over here. Still outputting.
Virtual DJ.
Do that to that distance. There we go. No solar panels. That's going pretty good. Honestly. I'm honestly kind of satisfied with this. I think doing it this way is going to be dumb, so I'm just going to, as I get them now, place them. And we're out of steel. Of course we are. That's the other thing, is this is so expensive. $100, okay. We have 100 engines, which means I need 300 of that. Because 2 goes into 1. So 2 times 3 is 6. And we're doing 50 crafts, so 5 times 6 is 300. And then 50 sulfur. And that... Wait, what? I need the copper. Let me take from this, actually. $50. That is perfect. That is our first 50, our first 100 science. That means I can go down that much. Now we are currently at a green, like we always are, so yeah. How much do I need? I need 50. That's nowhere it's gonna be nowhere near enough. We're always short copper cable. This is always short copper. I wonder if I add in an inserter on each, if it will do anything. I mean, they aren't running out of copper, so I guess that's good. It's going a little bit better. Oh, this is out of things. That means I can grab things for it to do. Oh, that does give me back regular plastic. What about sulfur? I wonder what that'll do. We'll see, I guess. Oh, wait, no, it's regular sulfur. So that's nice because it can't turn it back into a liquid. It has to go into a solid, so it picks plastic and sulfur. That's actually very useful. Because that means I'm not totally wasting it all. Item ingredient shortage on steel. It's fine. It's just useful to have one thing that, like, oh yeah, cool, it works. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Let's set it up so it can deal with our buffer. Let me take our tier 3 belts. Oh my god, I have so many of those. It's time to stand, oh no. Dios mío. How do I want to get this back down over there? I do not know. undergrounds? I do not. Do I have any here? I do. Need another underground. Or a bunch. Actually, I'd rather do this and then put output along the bottom. Okay. That's good. How much are inserters taking? Inserters are taking actually quite a bit. How's this power grid doing? Honestly, not half bad. It's up to half, which is actually really good. Oh crap, it's about to start competing. Oh wait, no, it wasn't gonna compete. Those still have to make it through. Duh. Let me do this way. Switch you to a chest. Make me chests. It's only giving me good chests. There we go. I like how I wanted a bad chest. It's all just for uniformity. It's losing power. Mañana. Now then again, this is only one additional meltdown facility. But it should help a lot. How much are we missing? 30. There's 12, so I need 18. That's another 12. So that takes me down to 6. That's not even 1. But I need 6 green science packs, pretty much. I didn't even stop to consider. I'll need equal parts blue and green. Oh my gosh. So much. So much necessary. Too much. Too much necessary. This pack, this mod is going to kill me. Item ingredient shortage. You know what I do want to do? Nope. Do this so I can run out and down to the solar field whenever I want. Cool. I need more steel. The steel cost on these is insane. When do I get electric furnaces? Because I can get those, but... Ooh. 250 blue signs? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Chief. There we go. Inventory full. Let me grab those iron gears, throw them in there. There we go. That helps. That helps a lot. There we go. I barely have any green science left. That hurts. Hurts just a little bit. We'll connect that up. Because why not? I'm kind of curious to see what the power draw is going to be. Because it is going to be major. It's a lot of inserters going. Yeah, they definitely bumped up a little bit. 29 to 150. Well, it is what it is. Now in terms of what's coming off of here, we can sort that out. Pollution cloud is so big. Eventually I'll have to deal with them. That's out of pipes. Let me grab some more pipes. We're almost at our first blue science. It's insane making all my science in my inventory. Gotta say. But it gives me the best outcome. And for the most expensive science, I ain't risking it right now. Not with this factory. Mm-mm. Hell yeah. We got 2 blue science. It's not even really 1 stack of blue science. You know what? I'm gonna end it off there. We did a little bit today. I feel like I didn't get a whole lot done. I dealt with some of this backlog. We obviously started solar array, some sulfur, some plastic, added in a second meltdown facility, redid some of our miners, and by some I mean all, except maybe this one, which is honestly fine. Yeah, just that one miner is keeping up with this. But we did coal, and then we also did copper over here. I don't know if that'll ever get deposited on the belt, but we'll see. Cool. That is that. But ultimately, that's where I think I'm going to end off for the day. Oh yeah, we also got Bitterness cleared out. Forgot about that. But yeah. I feel like we made some decent progress. I'm obviously going to keep progressing offline some, because there is just so much grinding and waiting in this mode. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with pack openings. I got TMNT, Lorwyn, Final Fantasy, and hopefully some Bloomborough. And in between, I'm probably going to be doing some collection organization. Oh, also, there is a link to my Patreon in my link tree. It's linked everywhere. But I am starting to prepare that. So right now there is a free subscription tier where you can just, so I can know who all has interest gauged. But I do plan on having a Factorio tier, which is going to have blueprints and extra content or full playthroughs, all that kind of stuff. So for some of that which might interest y'all, that will be available coming soon. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye.